Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Brandon, and welcome back to episode 28 of the Integrity Online Dynasty. And in today's episode, we have our battle against Minnesota for the Governor's Victory Bell. Now last year, we played Minnesota twice, both in the regular season as well as in the Big Ten championship game, but at 4-5, it doesn't look like Minnesota's going to be back to the Big Ten championship, so this will probably be our only matchup of the season, but still just as important of a game as ever. Before we get into the game though, let's go ahead and start off by taking a look at our recruiting for the week. So as you guys can see here, we have a couple recruits visiting this week, which will definitely be important, and I'll highlight some of those later. For now, we're still working on Michael Williams, Thomas Lewis, Damian Blake, all great cornerbacks who I'd love to get and build the best secondary in college football. A couple other defensive guys, we've got Mike Bass and Willie Jude. Jed Penn is a wide receiver who we should get to commit after his visit this week. Then moving through, another cornerback, Will Jackson. Wide receiver, Kevin Clark, who's going to be a bit trickier to get, especially because we've already had our visit. Brian Brooks, still going to work really hard to get him. Justin Crenshaw, that fullback who Southern Miss has taken the lead on us, but I think we'll win him over eventually. Then we've got Paul Coe, the kicker, a couple other defensive guys, a few athletes, the other kicker we're still working on, as well as a punter. Then a couple other smaller guys would be nice to get, but not going to pour a ton of points into them, except for this wide receiver, Thomas Harrison, who I'd love to get him, and he just would be a great addition to our team. And then obviously, we have our four recruits up here. So taking a quick look to highlight our quarterbacks that we're working on, we're actually fighting with West Virginia for 3 of them, which is a huge deal because West Virginia's game against Deke, which you should definitely watch on Deke's YouTube channel, they got a ton of recruiting points for in all of their visits, so that definitely hurts us, but we're gaining ground on all 3 of them, and with visits for 2 of them, both Damian Blake and Thomas Lewis coming up later in the year, and actually Damian Blake this week, I still think that we should be able to get at least 2 of these guys. And there's also Brian Miller down here, who I feel confident that we'll be able to get, especially with a visit today, which will be great because it's a complimentary visit between both Brian Miller and Damian Blake. But that's just a highlight of our cornerbacks and their recruiting situation for right now. Also, just wanted to mention that unfortunately, Big Ball Caden, the user who was controlling Clemson, has dropped out of the league due to some personal issues, which is definitely unfortunate, gonna miss him, but we still have 9 users, and I'm ranked number 1 in the polls. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the preview for our game against Minnesota. So obviously, we've got a couple prospects who are visiting, so we'd love to get some points on there. We've got a better team. His offense is doing a bit better than ours, but that's okay because it's close, and our defense will make up for it. And we're absolutely crushing in turnover differential as the number 1 team in the nation. Taking a look at the team leaders for Minnesota, they have Jacob Clark, Trayson Potts, and Daniel Jackson. They're leading the way for them. And then ours, you obviously know, Taquan Roberson and Noah Kane, as well as Brenton Strange, our tight end, who's been our best receiver this season and had a big game last week against Nebraska. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get this game started. Penn State versus Minnesota, the battle for the Governor's Victory Bell. We are looking forward. So there we see Penn State on the top of the Big Ten leaders, and then Minnesota is down there at number 4 for the Big Ten legends. Start off in the single back with Noah Kane to start this game off. Kane has some decent blocks and fights forward for a pickup of about 4. Come out trips left now. Dotson over the middle, perhaps somebody to the left side. It will be Brenton Strange who makes the catch up across the 35 and will be tackled at about the 39-yard line. Pick up of 13 there, and Penn State's first down of the day. Come out trips right here. Might have Daniel George open quick on the outside. If not, we'll be looking for Parker Washington or Brenton Strange. Roberson throws downfield to George. He will catch it outside and be dropped at about the 42-yard line, but a big first down there and a pickup of 22. Now they come out empty. Might be looking for Parker Washington quick or Brenton Strange over the middle. Roberson takes it. We'll just throw that, dump it off to Parker Washington, who breaks the tackle, stays up, and picks up 10, but it's 2nd and inches. Now out of the I. 3 tight ends on the field. We'll run it that way. Theo Johnson, the fullback. Noah Kane has the first down. Breaks a tackle. Breaks a second tackle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown. A 33-yard run by Noah Kane. And a great run there to score. Wow. Shows you why he's one of the Heisman finalists with an absolute thrilling play there. And Penn State is up on the board quick to start. And now out comes Minnesota for their first drive. Trayson Potts in the backfield, strong left. The give is to Marcus Wright, and he will be tackled. A pickup of only 3. It's 2nd and 7 for Dylan Wright. They go no huddle here. They come out. Weak side. Trayson Potts gets the give, breaks a tackle, and is dragged down by Tyler Rudolph after a pickup of 17 yards. Now they come out I. Throw caught by Braylon Spanford, who picks up 12 yards. Now Minnesota really easily moving the ball to start out this game. They come out strong left. The give is to Trayson Potts. He will have about 8 yards to the 35 there. And it's 2nd and 2, and they'll go no huddle again here. Having great success coming out with a fullback. They'll go I. Now Brevin Spanford goes to the right side. Potts throws that one over the head of Tyler Elsdon, and he will be tackled out at about the 10-yard line. A pickup of 25 by Brevin Spanford. They have come to play here. The give is to Trayson Potts, and he will be tackled. No gain there. He'll come out. Trips left again. Henderson goes in motion to the right side. Taking some time here, and that will be a screen pass to Trayvon Potts, and he will be stopped short. A loss of 1, and it's 4th and 9 for Minnesota. They will kick a field goal, and they will take their 3. It's 7-3 Penn State with 41 seconds left in the first quarter. But that was a very impressive drive by Minnesota. Devin Ford will take it out again here. He'll go left this time. He will have good blocks. A great block by Theo Johnson. And Devin Ford will have room down the sideline across the 50. One man to beat. No one will catch him. 10-5 touchdown. And Devin Ford, a 101-yard kick return. And Penn State increases their lead, turning away Minnesota's great drive and making it an 11-point game. And they come out in the I form here. Brevin Spanford on the line to the right. He goes in motion to the left. Trayson Potts in the backfield, and it will be a false start, it looks like, on Minnesota. Yes, it will, and that'll push him back 5 yards. And they'll keep the fullback Robert Wilson out there. Brevin Spanford on the left side of the line. Give it to Trayson Potts, who will be tackled after a pickup of about 7 there, and it's 2nd and 8 for Minnesota. Now on 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd down, 8 to go.
Haven't had as much success on this drive. Trayson Potts to Clark's left. 2 receivers to each side. Here comes Daniel Jackson in motion into the slot. It will be a screen pass, and that one will be caught by Trayson Potts, and he will be tackled short of the first by Jair Brown, and it's 4th and 2, which will probably be the last play of the first quarter. Now Devin Ford back to return a punt. He will get this one, and he'll decide to take it. He will get some good blocks by Tyler Elsdon and tackled at about the 41-yard line. 17 yards on that return for him. Now they come out. Trips right. Take one Roberson with Noah Kane to his left. Roberson takes the snap. He'll roll right. He'll look. He'll throw over the middle. That won't be caught. Daniel George, who is tackled at the 33. Roberson. Come out single back now. Roberson will take it. He'll throw that one quick to Brenton Strange. He has the... Oh, he does have the first down. A pickup of 5 there, and it was very close. But Brenton Strange manages to pick it up. 3 tight ends to the right. Noah Kane gets the handoff. He will take his blocks and have a first down to about the 11-yard line. Come out empty now. Might have Brenton Strange wide open over the middle. Roberson will take it. He'll look, didn't develop right. Take one, Roberson will take it, and he will go into the end zone himself. An 11-yard touchdown run. A great job by there to get in for the score.
Pumping up the crowd.
Now Brevin Ford goes from the left to right side. Clark takes the snap. He'll throw. That one will be caught this time by Mike Brown-Stevens. 14-yard pickup and a first down. Come out in the shotgun. Potts to Clark's right. Clark throws that one over the middle, incomplete, and it's 4th down for Minnesota, and they will decide to punt on this one.
Crawford back to punt here. He gets the snap, and that punt is away.
Devin Ford will get another good chance to return a punt here. He will take it. He'll bounce outside. He'll get some good blocks. Look out. Just the punter to beat. And he beats him. Look out to the 30, 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Devin Ford. He has a punt and a kickoff return today. He'll blitz here. Clark takes the snap. He'll be pressured. He will throw that one incomplete. Looking for Devin Wright, but that is dropped. Trayson Potts behind Jacob Clark. He goes in motion. He'll go to the right side. Clark looks to throw. He will throw that one incomplete. And just like that, it's 4th down. Penn State comes out looking for something on the right side here. That might be Brenton Strange. Wide open to the 30. Picked off. No way. And that one is intercepted by Minnesota. Wow. I was not expecting that. Josh Ayoun. Brenton Strange looks like he had him wide open beat. But a great recovery there, and he gets the interception. Bunch right now. I think they'll go back to the air. Clark takes the snap. He'll be pressured. He will find Mike Brown-Stevens, who breaks a tackle, a second one, and is finally brought down by Jair Brown after a pickup of 10 yards there. Now, trips right. Potts to Clark's left. He will take it. He'll look to throw, and he will be sacked by Adisa Isaac. It's 3rd and 18 for Minnesota. Brevin Ford comes in motion. Span Ford goes back to the right side now. Clark takes the snap, looks to throw. Yep, that will be complete. No, dropped by Mike Brown-Stevens. And it's 4th and 18, and Minnesota will punt again. Devin Ford will take. No, that one will be bobbled. And it will be picked up by Tyler Elsdon, who goes into the end zone for a safety. Wow, was not expecting that one. A bobble by Devin Ford. Tyler Elsdon picks it up and goes backwards. Now bunch left. Charlie Katcher in the game. Clark takes the snap. He'll throw over the middle to Mike Brown-Stevens, who will be tackled after a first down, a pickup of 17 there. Looks like they might just load up for a Hail Mary here. Penn State would love to get a pick off this. Clark takes the snap. He will roll, throw that one deep, and that one will be picked off. Wow, I thought it was going to be a catch. But Enzo Jennings comes up with the interception in the end zone, and Penn State needed that one there. Bunch left here for Minnesota. Potts behind Clark. Clark throws that one to a wide open Mike Brown-Stevens, who is fights forward to about the 45. Now empty. Clark, the lone man in the backfield, takes the snap. He will throw that one, and that one will be caught. Look out! Jair Brown pushes him out of bounds there.
And they're going to put 6 DBs on the field to counter that 5-receiver look.
Clark takes a snap, looks to throw. That one will be outside, and that one will be
caught by Namdi Adam Madumir for a gain of 7, 2nd and goal. Come out in the eye here for 3rd and goal. Clark will pitch that one out to the left to Madumir, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And they decide to go for 2 here. Come out, trips right. Penn State in a goal line defense. There's no way they run it with Potts. Clark takes the snap, throws it, complete. Mike Brown-Stevens, and that is a 2-point conversion. Good for Minnesota. Strong right. Try to run it off tackle here. Roberson hands it off to Noah Kane. Missed blocks, but he breaks the tackle. He has room and a first down. Now in the shotgun. Roberson has Kane to his right. Fakes it to Kane. He'll keep it himself. He'll look, throw it, open. Keandre Lambert-Smith, and he will be down at a 44-yard line. Strong right here. Roberson hands it off to Kane. Goes up the middle and picks up 4. Roberson takes the snap. He'll roll left. Throw that one deep down the field. Picked off. A great rub route by Minnesota. And they get their second interception of the day. Potts goes in motion again to the right side. Clark is pressured. Will throw that one and is caught, but short of the first is Trason Potts. Again empty. Roberson takes the snap. He'll throw that one over the middle. Open Brenton Strange, and he is tackled just short of the 50. Pickup of 22 there. 4 tight ends on the field here. Give this to Noah Kane. He will bounce it outside. He'll have good blocks. Brenton Strange ahead of him. He is tackled a shoestring after a 15-yard gain there. Single back. Kane gets the handoff. He'll run it up the middle. He'll have a first down, and he will break a tackle and have 16 yards there. Up over 100 yards rushing now on the day. Now trips left. Roberson takes the snap. He'll run. He'll avoid everyone. He will be outside and be tackled. Fumble at the 5. Recovered by Minnesota. And the 3rd turnover for Penn State's day. That one will be reviewed though. I think he might have been down. Don't get the best angle of it there. Ooh, was that right knee up off the ground or did it hit? I don't know if there's enough to overturn this one. It's reversed and Penn State will keep the football. Roberson gives it to Noah Kane up the middle and he will score. 6-yard touchdown run and Penn State increases their lead again. This time it'll be 22. Penn State still looking for another pick on defense. I'd really help them in recruiting. Jacob Clark takes the snap. Looks to throw. He will throw that one deep downfield, and that one will be picked off. Marquise Wilson, and there it is, the interception that they needed. A huge play there. Penn State 2 for 2 on 3rd down so far. Haven't got there a lot though. Roberson takes the snap. He will look to throw, and he will have guys open over the middle, but he'll take it himself, try and get to the marker, and he will. A pickup of 9 there. Didn't want to risk throwing the ball. Couldn't find a good time to set his feet, but he gets it with his legs. This will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Roberson, handoff, gives it to Kane. Kane will be stopped short of the 1st, and it'll be 3rd and inches to start the 4th quarter. Come out in the eye, just inches to go. Noah Kane in the backfield, Theo Johnson at fullback. Kane obviously has the first down. Pickup of 3 there, and a great conversion to keep this drive moving. Now empty. Roberson takes the snap, he'll roll right. He will have an open receiver over the middle, Parker Washington, and he will score. Touchdown on 23 yards there. Now shotgun. Trason Potts to Clark's left. Now Brevin Spanford goes in motion. The handoff is to Potts, and he will be tackled after a pickup of about 7. 3rd and 3 for Minnesota. Now bunch right. Clark takes the snap. He has not a lot of time and throws that one incomplete. Come out empty here. 3 receivers to his right. Roberson takes the snap. He'll throw deep down the field. That's an open Keandre Lambert-Smith who has it to about the 33-yard line. Roberson hands it off to Kane. Kane has the first down, and he will pick up about 6. Come out empty now. Take 1 Roberson. Takes the snap. He will throw that one over the middle. Parker Washington in the end zone. He catches it for a 17-yard touchdown score there. In the single back here to give it again to Potts. Potts will be stopped after a first down. Pickup of 9 yards there. Now trips left. Span forward, goes in the motion from the left to right side of the line. Clark is pressured. He will throw that one, picked off by Isaiah Fisher. And look out to cross the 30-yard line. Noah Kane gets the handoff, gets some good blocks, and picks up 5. They decide to come out empty. 4 wide receivers and Brenton Strange on the field. The throw is across the middle. Parker Washington has the first and is stopped after a pickup of 7. Might have room to punch this one outside. Roberson gives it to Kane. Look out. Kane will have one man to beat, but he will get into the end zone. Come out single back. Penn State shows blitz. That Brevin Span Ford goes into fullback. And look out, Trayson Potts will be tackled after a pickup of about 13 there. Clark will come out in the shotgun. Potts to his left, 2 receivers to each side. Now Brevin Span Ford goes from left to right. Clark takes the snap, looks to throw. That one will be caught complete by Trayson Potts and a pickup of 12. Minnesota might just be looking for a consolation score to end this game out. Clark hands it off to Potts. Potts will be tackled after a pickup of about 7 yards there. He fights through.
They will get one final snap off, and that one will be kept by Clark, who breaks a tackle and is brought down by Brandon Smith after a gain of 3.
And that is your ball game.
Penn State beats Minnesota by a final score 56-13.
Devin Ford's kickoff return was the play of the game. He also had a punt return, and Penn State just wins in an absolutely dominating fashion the game of the week. Take a quick look at team stats here. Penn State just absolutely blows out Minnesota at home. They were 5 for 5 on 3rd downs, didn't go for any 4th downs, just had an absolutely great game. 658 total yards, 273 of which came from punts and kick returns by Devin Ford. Just an absolutely great game overall by Penn State. Defensively, we did have our 3 picks that we needed. One by Marquise Wilson, one by Zariah Fisher, and a 3rd one by Enzo Jennings. Just a great day overall for Penn State defensively and for the entire team. A sack as well by Adisa Isaac. Kick return, Devin Ford had over 150 yards and a touchdown, and he also had a punt return touchdown. The only real lowlight of the game was the fumble by Devin Ford on the punt return, which ended up being recovered by Tyler Elsdon for a safety. And there it is, the Governor's Bell Trophy, won by Penn State again for the 3rd time in a row on this one. And thanks for joining me, guys, for this episode. Penn State increases their record to 10-0 overall, still going to be ranked number 1, and looking forward to our last 2 games before we move into the Big Ten Championship and our bowl game, which will hopefully be, and looks like it will be, the National Championship. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.